Hey guys, welcome back to my third part of my Versa 2 watch review. So I've been wearing this watch now for about 4 or 5 days. So I'm going to give you just some insight into some things that I found about the watch, some good things, some bad things, some kind of quirky and weird things. Just stuff you might want to know if you're considering buying one of these watches. First of all, the strap on this special edition is it's a little weird. I gotta say, it feels almost like paper and cloth. It's cloth, but it feels like paper. It feels kind of cheap and weird. Although I gotta say, it doesn't feel bad on your wrist. It's not rough or scratchy or anything like that. So it's not too bad. It just doesn't feel like quality. Also, it's weird these little holders, clasps that hold the watch together when you put it on. This one doesn't move at all. It's stationary. It's kind of hard to get the strap into that one. And then the second one here, it's kind of flimsy. It's not very sturdy, and often it wants to not let the strap fit in there, which is a little bit odd. As far as changing the straps go, it's pretty straightforward. It's just like a classic watch where you have this kind of spring-loaded pin across each side here. There's springs on either side of it, and in order to release it, you just use this slider pin here. You pull it out, you slide it down, pull it out, and then when you put it back in, it spring loads back in again. So one thing that's weird though is you can see the body's got this little slot built into it where that pin is supposed to, I guess, go into, and it does kind of move back and forth, but it doesn't really fit in there actually. So it kind of just sits like that. It's not really in it. Same on this side, which is a little bit odd. But it's okay. It's not like these things actually you feel them poking into your wrist or anything like that, which is kind of nice. It's not that bad. I gotta say the screen is beautiful. The AMOLED is really bright. It's really sharp, really clear. The new processor, it seems to be very fast. The NFC stuff I haven't used yet for the FitBit Pay. Looks like it's promising. I'll do another review on that when I start using it. I will talk a little bit about Alexa and Spotify, which is really cool. Spotify is my favorite feature, I would say, about this watch right now. The battery life is also good. So I've been wearing it day and night for the last 5 days. It was down to about 17% battery, something like that, so I recharged it again, but you could easily get 5 or 6 days battery out of this for sure. Just to take you through some of the features. So this is the face I've chosen. So your Fitbit app allows you to actually go and select and customize the face, and there's a whole bunch of free ones. There's some paid ones, which is kind of interesting. They've got almost like their own little Apple Pay store with the Fitbit, where developers can hawk their wares, which is kind of cool. So I've just gone with this basic face, but I like it because it's got the time and the date, and it shows my steps and my heart rate and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. If you swipe down, here's all your notification center, and then across the top here you've got quick settings, which is kind of cool. So the middle one would be for Fitbit Pay, which that's fine. I'm not using it. The one on the right is for these quick settings, which is really cool. The top left one here is for Do Not Disturb. You can turn it on and off so that you don't get those notifications buzzing you if you don't want to be bothered. Then there's the sleep mode. You can automatically turn sleep mode on so that it doesn't wake you, doesn't buzz, doesn't do anything. This feature over here is kind of neat. It's the always on display, which you've probably seen the Apple Watch 5 just come out with their own sort of always on display, so that so you do see something. But it's a bit weird because the always on display, so I just turned it on. Let's see, I'll turn my watch off. And if I go to sleep and wake up, you can see it stays on, but you notice that it changed the face, so it didn't actually keep the custom face that I had chosen. It goes to this default screen, which is a little bit weird. I guess it has to do with battery conservation or something like that, which makes sense, but I don't really like it. I'd almost rather, you double tap and it opens back up. I'd almost rather just not have that feature on and just be able to keep my own custom clock face on there. You can also control the dim settings. So there's a dimmer here, so the brightness is on dim, normal, or max. I've just been leaving it on max because I really like the brightness level. And then there's the the raise to wake kind of feature over here too, where you can have it in manual mode, so you have to push the button for the screen to come on, or this just auto motion and it wakes up the screen, which is kind of nice. I've been leaving it on that. So those are the settings I've kind of been sticking with for it. You can see too on the left there's music control. So right now I've got I'm playing a song actually on my my Google Home, which is connected to my Spotify. So Spotify is running on my iPhone and it's streaming over the Google Home. So